You don't want your family to suffer. What was your father doing that he was not rich? You are welcome to another segment of my video. My name is Kingsley, the content creator of Rema Digest TV. On this video, I want to ask some questions and make some clarifications. There is something that is emanating. It has become like a norm in the society these days. Some people approached me and asked me a question, and I want to bring it up here to discuss it. During the days of our mothers and our parents, our mothers and our fathers, they don't ask you what you drive, they don't ask you how much you have, what you wear, or what you earn before they agree to marry you, to stay with you, or to go into a relationship with you. But these days it has become a norm that the young girls don't want to bring anything to the table except depending on the guys. Despite the majority, there are still few girls that work for everything they owe or have, or in a relationship, and they are still bringing something up to the table. Now you see there are some girls who they don't do anything. They don't do anything. And because of quest for money, girls will not, as they are not ready to work. They don't want to do anything meaningful with their hands. They don't want to learn skill. They don't want to get involved in any profession. All they want is to live on guys. And some guys have noticed this and they have been taking advantage of such cases. That's why you see the high rate of crime increasing every day. Most of those guys are being pushed into crime to maintain their girlfriend, the person they want to marry, or the wife they have married already. Right now, a case is on. A girl was asking a boy, before I will go out with you and we talk about marriage, how much do you earn? The guy said, I earn 70,000 naira. And the girl look at the guy, 70,000 naira. And the guy said, they barely met a month ago. After a month, the girl came to the boy and said, my house rent have expired. My house rent has expired. He was expecting the guy to give him money to pay the house rent because the guy couldn't afford such money at that given time. She tagged stingy and started comparing the guy with other guys she had dated, saying, when I dated so and so person, they used to be like this. I was the one giving. Why did I always meet people that I always give? Meanwhile, this guy said he has never asked her for a kobo before. If she want to make her hair, she meet the guy. If she want to buy anything, she meet the guy. The guy took her out, according to guy, on a date or lunch. She went there and ordered a meal of 5,000 plus just for herself, while the guy ended up eating snack and water. Guess you need to wise up. You need to wise up because you don't know who is texting you. Some of these guys you look at, they have nothing. You see them as have not. They are already made guys. They have all it takes to get and marry any woman of their choice. But the fear of what they have been through, or where they are coming from, they don't want to make mistake in settling down in marriage. They don't want to make mistake. If the guy give you 200,000 naira, what can you do with it? Which business or what business can you start up with it? Or will he end up in a fashion house making new clothes, buying new shoes, handbag, and makeup and wig and weave-ons? Gone are those days when guys don't think of future, when they don't think of 10 years, 5 years from now. Now you see some girls, if they see you are working, they don't want to get closer to you. They don't want to have anything to do with you. But if they see you are driving a car, they don't want to know what you are doing. If you are doing fraud, if you are into crime, they don't want to know. All they want to do is follow you. Listen. With the high rate of girls running after Yahoo boys and other guys who perpetuate crime, those guys can give you all you want. They can afford to buy you all the iPhones and the phones and nose phone and earphones you want. But in the next 10-15 years, there will be a serious problem in our society. Some of those girls will marry, not even to these people they are going out with, and they will find it difficult having children. Because those money they are giving to you, they are taking something from you in exchange. And they don't have a mind of having anything to do with you in the future. So for them, they are paying you for the service you are rendering to them. And this funny story is this: you are not the first person. They have used other gears. Now is your turn. They are making you feel like angel. They are making you feel like any name you can call it. But once they are done and your destiny gauge have reduced to 1 bar, they will leave you and look for another girl. I was taking a walk yesterday evening. I had a boy making a call. They have a convoy of GLK line up, the same color, white. I heard the guy making a call, and some girls are before him. They were all together. He called somebody and said, discharge all the girls in the house. Tell them you want to go out and you are not coming back. Let them go. Don't allow them to stay in the house. Discharge them. Drive out of the compound so that they can go. We are coming back. He is coming with another set of gears, and he was making that call before all of them. They heard him making such calls, but they kept quiet and they were good with it. Why? Because they are looking out for money, exchanging their destiny for money, exchanging their future for money. By the time these guys will be done with them, you will find out that they have little or nothing to offer. And then the person they will end up getting married to will not be the person bearing the whole consequences of their past life. So guys, be sensitive. If a girl wants to interview you to know how much your salary is because you are genuinely working for your money, and she will tell you she don't want to suffer and she don't want her family to suffer. When the person was discussing with me, what got to me was this: that she don't want her family to suffer. You don't want your family to suffer. What was your father doing that he was not rich? I repeat, what was your father doing that he was not rich when his mates are getting rich? What was your father doing when Dangotes and the likes of Denugas are making money? What was your father doing? Now you want to vest all those frustration on a guy that you don't know where he's coming from. You don't know the struggle he has been passing through. You don't know what he has been managing to save, and the shock and distress he has passed through or gone through to secure a job that they are paying him. You don't even know the stress he's going through in that job, and you are giving him a condition. He would pay your house rent. Let me ask this our guest question. If that guy didn't approach you within that space of 1 month and your house rent expire, does it mean you cannot pay that house rent? Nature and God has given you 11 calendar months after the first month you paid your house rent to gather for the second house rent, and you didn't do that. Now you are looking for a guy that will become your victim to pay your house rent, and failure to give you money, you say they are stingy. Guys, any girl you approach and they want to live on you, they want you to pay all their bills, cater for their family because they don't want their family to suffer, take a U-turn and leave. You don't even need to think about it, just leave immediately. She is not God. There are people who will accept you, who will be ready and willing to work with you the way you are and with what you are earning. No girl should put you under pressure to live beyond your mix of income or to steal. And for the girls who are living on guys, well done, kudos to you. But mark my words, in the next 10-15 years to come, you must have been settled down in marriage or maritally. Then get ready for the next phase when you start looking for the fruit of the womb. Or when they come, some sicknesses will arise. Or when you start having sicknesses with your womb or infertility as a result of what these guys have done to you. Because all your quest in life is not to get a good man whom you can build future with. All your quest is to get a money bag who will be spending on you and your family. And when they talk, you will say you don't want your family to suffer. I repeat my question again. What was your family doing when other families were making money that they didn't make? And you are trying to pour your frustration on people who are working their life out on 9-to-5 job, and you want to be BOS to serve all the end in 30 working days or 26 working days in a moment. Change. What can you bring to the table? If you get married today as a lady, what can you bring to the table? Must he be the guy bringing every time? That's why we are having so much challenges in marriages today. Guys, if you cannot deal with it, let it go. If it will cost your peace, you better take a leave. I still remain Kingsley, the content creator of Rema Digest TV. See you in my next video.